So who won the vice presidential debate tonight? My prediction is that when all the dust is settled, the victor will be proclaimed Tim Kaine and Mike Pence. Now, I know that sounds like a bit of a dodge, a bit of a playing it safe, but hey, I call it like I see it. This was not a debate like a week ago when Hillary Clinton, clear to almost everyone, beat Donald Trump, where Donald Trump just seemed befuddled, defensive, having to excuse obnoxious statements he said in the past. This was not a debate like this. Both candidates said, I think, what they wanted to say. Both had great moments. Both stuck to their basic positions. Mike Pence, this is the first time a lot of people really looked at him, certainly in a debate setting. He came across as articulate, thoughtful, certainly more thoughtful than Donald Trump, someone able to speak in a coherent way, in whole sentences, whole paragraphs, and in a way that somewhat made sense and sounded conventional in a way that was reassuring. Mike Pence has a great voice. He looks presidential, whatever that means to you, has fantastic hair, unlike certain candidates. And I think his supporters will feel that he did a great job. Similarly, Tim Kaine, he hit every button he wanted to. He attacked Trump on all the right points. I believe his supporters will feel like he ran circles around Mike Pence and put him on the defensive throughout. They'll be especially pleased that Pence repeatedly dodged even acknowledging actual statements and positions that Donald Trump took. That's a bit unusual for a running mate. Bottom line, I don't think this debate really changes the dynamics of the overall campaign. I don't think you're going to see a swing in polling shifting to one side or the other the way you did after the first presidential debate between Clinton and Trump. I do think both vice presidential candidates helped themselves. Tim Kaine certainly passed the test of people looking at him saying, can I imagine him as president? The answer is yes. Same with Mike Pence. In fact, among Republicans and conservatives, there are a whole lot of them saying, wow, I'd feel a lot more comfortable with Mike Pence with his finger on the button or running things from the Oval Office than Donald Trump. So to that extent, they are both winners. So neither one of them lost or was humiliated or embarrassed himself. Tim Kaine had an easier task. All he really had to do was restate wildly obnoxious, demagogic things, politically incorrect things that Donald Trump has said. That put a dynamic in the debate where Mike Pence had to defend or dodge or avoid talking about wild things Donald Trump has said in the past. That's just fundamentally a more difficult challenge. But I don't know how you get out of that. He tried by avoiding it. He tried by saying things like, well, Donald Trump's not a politician. Well, you're running for president. Sorry, you are a politician. So overall, both men, I think, are going to receive praise from their respective camps. I don't think either camp is going to be able to spin this as a clear-cut victory the way Romney was perceived as a clear-cut victor in the first debate against Barack Obama in 2012, and the way Hillary Clinton was proclaimed almost universally to be a big victor in the first debate against Donald Trump. So that's the assessment. This is it for vice presidential debates. We're not going to get another one. Both candidates can at least breathe a sigh of relief that they certainly didn't do anything to embarrass the top of the ticket, and they can go back to sort of the second-tier markets where most campaigns want their vice presidents.